Once again, Big Brother Niger production. They have fooled me again and I believed them. Can you believe that I actually did believe them? When I saw this poster where they said, twist, I was expecting, okay, something crazy, chaotic was going to happen tonight. And everything that happened tonight was just expected. Like when they started asking the questions, I'm like, okay, what was this? I had a little hope. When Ebuka evicted Joanna and then Culture, I actually thought, okay, that Ebuka was going to evict more people like he did during Maria season, that he took out Tega, Boma, how many of them? Like 4 of them at once. I actually thought, okay, fine, they're going to do something spectacular, but jokes on me because no. It was a double eviction weekend, guys. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing out of what we are always used to, and I blame myself. I blame myself for believing Big Brother. I blame myself. The only thing, in fact, let me not lie to you guys. Tonight's eviction, yesterday's eviction, Saturday night eviction was actually way more exciting than this one. This one was just like, meh. Yeah. Anyways, guys, as you already know, Culture and Joanna has been evicted from the Big Brother Niger house. See, my heart goes out to Joanna because the streets are not liking her. The streets are not liking her. Like the trolling. I've gone to her page several times and in the comments, fans are there cursing her, calling her names, body shaming her. I'm like, okay, I think her people should basically try to keep her away from her phone because it's gonna be crazy and it's not good for her mental health. Yes, guys. Also, Culture. Culture was also evicted, but before we talk about their eviction, let's talk about Thelma Lawson and Bright Morgan. Now, you all know they were evicted last night. Now, of course, they cannot go home without coming on stage. That is the right thing to do. And that was how we had their post-eviction interviews. And Ebuka decided to look for Thelma Lawson's wahala when he was like, okay, Ortega, rude boy, K-Bobo. And she was like, okay, Ortega, she actually did like Ortega. But then there was Sabrina in the mix and both of them were her friends or are her friends. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna take a step back. Now for K-Bobo, she said that K-Bobo is nurturing, he's kind, he's a stand-up guy, right? And she's like, okay, that she's giving us a signal that something might happen or might not happen. But basically, like, she enjoys her relationship with K-Bobo. Now, Ebuka now decided, what about Rude Boy? The way Ebuka just, okay, because we know this one is about to be bloody. And she was like, I beg, like, no. Now, when it comes to Bright Morgan, Bobo could not decide between the Day Spices in the house and his girlfriend on the outside. He's kind of indecisive. He actually did acknowledge that he and Mide, what they have is beautiful, but he actually didn't tell us, is it Mide or is it girlfriend outside? But I think at this point, we should just have to give him grace and give him space, for him to figure out himself. He has a lot of explaining to do. Honestly, my heart goes out to Bright Morgan because a lot has happened. He's one housemate that has had post or outside drama more than inside. He has drama inside, but outside he has way more drama. His manager died 2 weeks to him being in the house. Like, I don't know how he's going to be taking that. Then the whole drama, of his supposed handler or girlfriend, I don't even know which one it was, that came out to say all those trash about him. Like, he has a lot he's going to be facing. So I think at this point, everybody should give him grace. You see this grace I keep preaching? Give it to him because it's going to be tough for him. Yes, guys. Now, that being said, Ebuka decided to start by shaking tables. He first asked Zita, after congratulating her for being the head of house, the second head of house this season. Ebuka said, you had a lot to say about Koyin with Kola. You said a lot about him. Can you kindly explain that? What exactly? And then Zita was trying to say, okay, yes, when she talked about Koyin, if Koyin had gone, it would be more believable. She was actually mentioning names of different housemates that would have gone instead of Thelma Lawson, that would have made it more believable. Now, coming to her having an ick about Koyin, she said that, there's 3 instances that Koyin had done something that really put her off. That he can have this whole gentle exterior, but when you get closer to him, you find out that he not be gentleman at all, something like that. While she was trying to explain, Ebuka was like, Get on with it. And she was like, hey, Ebuka, at the end of the day, she didn't really give us the three things because she was basically rushing on her words. Yes, guys. Then Ebuka went on to ask Dede. He was like, okay, Dede, you are confusing us here. I mean, 1 minute at the beginning, you were like, no collar, nothing like that, and all of that. Then things were going on under the sheets, and he will leave it at that. And then you now told him he's two-faced. Like, tell us what's up with that. And they was like, okay. Thing is, one thing you missed was it's an observation. That was my observation about Kola, like when I said he was two-faced. But the thing is, I will not talk about it. I'll let him know first what it is before coming out here to talk about it. I'm not going to comment on it. I refuse to comment on it. The way Ebuka asked that question is gonna, those people that did not watch it or the housemate, they will think, oh, they've been doing a lot of things under the sheets. Whichever one it is, we shall know something went down under the sheets. It might not be in the magnitude of blowjobs or, you know, oral sex that has been going on in the house over time, but we shall know that a kiss had happened. Now, the camera crew. The camera crew is my fave this season. I'll keep saying it. Like when they were asking Ebuka that, when Ebuka was asking Dede that question, you see the way they panned over to Jason's face? Now hold on to that thought. Because Ebuka came for Joanna. Ebuka asked Joanna, I don't know if it's Joanna he asked first or Jason, but let's take it however we want to take it. He asked Joanna, okay. Oh, okay, no. He asked Jason first. He was like, you are here policing Sultana on who she's going to be, doing stuff with, but you are out here doing a lot with Joanna under the sheets. And the camera panned over to Sultana's face and to Faith's face. And it wasn't looking funny. And then Jason was like, they are my friends, in the club we're all fam. They are my friends, nothing. She's her own person. I'm not policing her, blah, 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 blah. And then Ebuka went on to Joanna. Same question goes to you. I mean, you are there doing stuff, under the sheets with Jason. And then there is Faith who has been professing love to you. Like, what's up? And I felt for Faith at that point. Like, no, I felt for him. I'm not even gonna lie. I said this in my previous video. Like, I didn't understand why Joanna had to do that. I felt for Faith because he's out here praising her, giving her words of, affirmation, all those things. And look how she did him dirty. And she was like, oh, I've told Faith, we're all friends, me and Jason. And Ebuka was like, you don't do that with your friends now. And she kept saying, well, friends, nothing had happened under the sheets. And Ebuka was like, okay, if you say so. And then Ebuka also asked Kola, okay, Kola, balance me real quick, right? You are here, acting like, okay, you understand that Dede has a boyfriend on the outside. But the intensity with which you kind of like chase her, the way you've said things behind her back, it's almost like it's a conquest to you. You're always like there in her face. In fact, this question I'm actually, summarizing it because it came in two phases. And Kola was like, see, Ebuka, the thing is, I like the girl. I also am not dumb. I understand that she has a boyfriend on the outside. It's for the moment. I think that was when Ebuka asked the second phase, which was, if you know it's for the moment, why are you being so intense about it? And he was like, see, it's only people that are in this house that will actually understand how this house is, right? And the thing is, I'm attracted to her. She's a beautiful woman. And I see her every day. And even when I try to not talk to her, it's just in my face. And Ebuka was like, okay, fair enough. And the camera crew again. Somehow the camera went to Koyin's face and then to Imitu's face. And I'm like, interesting. And then Ebuka asked Culture, about him being the in-house journalist. Like I told you guys before, Culture is giving me Bright O's, Bright O instigatorship. Yeah. And then he was like, see, Ebuka, I don't care. I don't need validation from anybody. Like he had said this in his diary session earlier in the day. And he said, I don't need validation from anybody. They can say whatever they want to say. I go lie for you. Oh, these housemates are crazy. They are sure crazy. And that was how Joanna was evicted. Faith did not even stand up to hug her. I mean, boy was hurt, and I wouldn't blame him. And then Culture was evicted. Yeah. So right now we have about how many? There were 15. Okay, there were 17. Then 2 left on Saturday. 15. 2 left. Now we have 13. Ha! It looks like we're having 10 people going into the finals, because this is going to be on Monday, the nomination. This is going to be the final nomination for the season. And Ebuka has said we should expect a twist. I am not expecting any twist. I am not expecting any twist. That was how you people are saying expect twist. Look at the. I am not expecting any twist. Did you guys enjoy the live eviction show? Let me know your thoughts on the questions and the answers. The people that were evicted, let me know what you think about them in the comment section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezinnemwilliams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.